all?
Yeah, that was all. Jesus.
You get it now? So I got in there, all that stagnant energy, confusion, suppressed emotion, got balanced and strengthened.
Yeah, I think I need some more practice, but I definitely felt something.
Did you have clarity? Did things pop up? Did you see colors?
Yeah, like a lot of problems, and like it's literally what you said. Like I had issues that are in my mind that just shouldn't be issues because the solution is so simple.
Clarity.
Yeah, clarity. Definitely.
I call it bliss. So when we're in our power and we're completely balanced, that's when we don't have distortions in our reality created. So these are all of the chakras, the energy centers. And when an area has blockages, we have a distortion in our reality in that place. So like your intuition, your third eye became clear, and so it wasn't muffled anymore or distorted. You had your answers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I snapped out of it a few times.
Yeah.
It's like me as a person, but I managed to kind of bring it back.
So I say the soul speaks to us between thoughts. So when you are in a meditative state, which is, this puts you in a meditative state, it allows your soul to be heard while your body relaxes. And so this balancing is going to bring understanding to those blockages. So you don't have to be hard on yourself. You know, I was wrong. Like, that's irrelevant because you got truth. It is what it is. Here's the situation. No more distortion.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. It was really good.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
No, not really.
What
Just
drives?
amazing.
It's like there are different songs.
You feel it?
Like what makes you vibrate?
You know, I don't feel it, but I think my saliva is different. Like,
No,
I think
they're
that's the
all
gummies.
different.
Like if I
And,
that's the gummies.
um,
Yeah.
I feel them. I feel their vibration. And
I
so
felt
when
it, for sure.
there's
Yeah,
blockages in
but I
certain
kept putting
areas,
forward and then
I'll
came back.
focus there until
But I
I
had it
get
like
the
really
balance
different.
in the bowl.
3 or 4 times.
And sometimes it's
Yeah, I
loosening
did have a
stuff
couple
up,
things that I
strengthening
really
stuff. So it depends on the group. So when it's one person, I channel into that one person. But when it's a group, it's more a little bit of everything.
How did you see the group? With the aura?
Kinda. Not like they do in the pictures. I feel it. I feel people. And so I know my own energy. And when I am close to someone else's, I understand theirs too. But I'm at a place now with being balanced so frequently that when someone else's energy comes near mine, it'll be amplified. I'll feel I'm a healer, and so I connect with them if they want me to, and I know what they need, and I can give that to them. So I have so many modalities and tools and ways of connecting with people that I'll utilize depending on what that person needs to understand what's happening.
So do you feel more like connected to someone after doing this? Do you feel like you can understand someone more after seeing them during something like this?
They can understand me because they're more clear,
Right. Okay.
and they now understand the difference between my energy and theirs, and then they feel trusting towards me.
Yeah.
So I always say, like, I have grandma energy. People will just cry and like tell me all these things, like they had a hard day at school and they're like, "Ah," like and so that happens to me a lot. And then I'm like, okay, hold space, get in your power, you know, clearly they need whatever it is, and then I'll just kind of know what to do. And so, like, I'm a channeler, and I say I get out of my own way, and I get all of this information and clarity when I'm not, like, humaning.
Yeah.
So it's, like, not my ego, like, what do I want, what do I think, like, I'm just here, and I surrender, and I'm present, and then I just get these feelings, like, now go do this, now go do that, and then I just, like, with curiosity, not fear, I approach it, and then it's amazing.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Very different meditative state. That this was, I think, amplified, as you said.
Yes.
There was some sound that
And basically the sacral is your creativity, your passion, your sexuality,
It's always
Um,
cannabis.
your drive.
Rise up.
And so this can be stagnant because in childhood, when we start exploring our creativity, we're writing on a wall, we're, curious. That's when the parents and society, don't do this, don't do that, that's not okay.
That's a pretty loud one, right?
It was needed, yeah. It was just, the creativity here is like phenomenal, but it's the harnessing it so that you can connect with others through it. So like we all have creativity inside of us, but sometimes we think it makes us different, so we disconnect from others, when in all reality we should be sharing our special gifts with others.
Yeah,
So the weirder we are, the better, actually.
That's true.
The more we are unique in ourselves, the better we are than just trying to fit in and be like everyone else.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely
felt
what I do.
really grateful, and I tried to mentalize like that gratitude back to you while you were doing. Was it beautiful?
Oh, I felt your energy. Yeah, I feel it. I feel you guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
Nice.
much.
You should really start doing this weekly.
Yeah, we should do this like once a week, like
But
as a
you know
company
that we have
thing.
another tutor.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
No, we have Philip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like stretching and stuff.
So just
It's
remember
been-
I've never been.
to do a tune-up every single day on yourself, on your own energy and your own frequency. That way you're clear. That way there's no distortion in your reality, and then you share that with others. You amplify yourself, and they see it, and they're safe, and they're connected. They can be authentic and vulnerable with you, and that allows them to do it for you, and then you do it for them, and then we're all just in a higher frequency together.
Nice.
So like the fact that you all did this together is so beautiful, because you guys all get to move forward with the same frequency, versus when we're,
Yeah.
balanced, and then we go near someone that's maybe not,
Yeah.
and they just like explode our balloon and bring us down to their negative energy. So when we're all
So true.
vibrating high with the high frequency, that's what we're sharing.
Yeah, that's so nice.
How do you deal with negative energy? Like,
How do I deal with it?
yeah, do you put it away, or do you try to, like, feel where it comes from, or?
So what I've learned just recently, this was one of my hardest lessons, because I'm an empath, so I feel people. I started hiding from everybody, and I was isolated. And my purpose is to share my gifts with others, and I wasn't doing that because I thought I was protecting myself from absorbing their stuff. And then I realized that I was teaching them to clear their trauma, to heal, and move forward with the higher frequency. And I was forgetting to do that for myself as often, because I believed that I was already like balanced and healed. And with research and understanding and different tools, I understand that it has to happen for all of us daily, especially because when we are pillars of light, it's very important for us to share that with others, because we hide out when we see all the negativity and we feel it. And so if we can clear our energy, and when I am in contact with negativity, I transmute it, I hold space, I recognize that their energy is like messing with me, especially if it's someone I love and I'm connected with. I'll feel their pain, I'll feel their anxiety, I'll feel their sadness, I'll feel sick, I'll have trouble breathing. And I'm like, okay, get in your power, get yourself balanced, get yourself clear, and then you just sit there cleaning your energy. Ho'oponopono Ono, are you guys familiar with that? So it says, it's a little mantra, and it's transmeditational, so if you just repeat it over and over in your mind, you're basically cleaning the bad energy. So what you say is, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And basically what that is just being accountable, understanding, compassionate, and loving. And so when you do that, it's beneficial when someone wronged you. Like they were intentional and they were like very hurtful. That happens a lot. And so we like take it in, and then we're like, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you for this opportunity, for this lesson. Thank you for helping me to see how it feels. This person is doing something to me that I don't like, and I don't want to do it to someone else. So hurt people hurt people. So when someone hurts someone, they don't know. They're protecting themselves. And so we don't want to protect ourselves, because then we're the hurters. We're hurting people without realizing it. We're protecting ourselves. And that's basically low vibration. So we all have a threshold of basically stable. If we go beneath that, that's when we get bored. That's when we get angry. That's when we get jealous. That's when we start comparing. And no one wins in that space. So those people that are down there, it's basically something that they're lacking. They're seeing it in someone else and it's making them upset. Sometimes we do that. If we feel something is lacking in us and we don't realize it, that's our opportunity to understand that that's in there. So if we're looking at someone and we're like, I dislike you because rich, we'll say because most people are taught it's good or bad, or they attach a label. And so when we do that, it's important to say that's not true. I have money, I'm not a bad person, I'm evidence, my friend so-and-so. And then you start to get compassionate, and then you start to see both sides. And it's like the duality, so it's balance. And that's nature, is you go to an extreme, it has to bounce back, so try to stay neutral.
Thank you.
So yeah, transmute it, clear it, and then what you give is your light and your amplification and your creativity and your heart and all that good stuff. And you're not worried about the protection, I'm defensive, because it's not benefiting either one. There's no abundance occurring.
As a giver, which is like, as you said, how you feel and how you are, I honestly feel like I'm the same, and I feel like sometimes I give to the wrong people and they don't deserve my energy, and it's just a waste of mine. How do you differentiate from someone that deserves it and someone that kind of needs it and should have it?
So you need to be better with your boundaries, and that's you vocalizing what you do and you don't want to do. And that starts in the beginning. It's like a contract. And if we don't vocalize those things, we get resentful and we get angry. And it's not because we should be, but because we didn't protect ourselves and now we feel wronged. And so when you say something like, I'm giving my energy to the wrong person, they're wasting my energy, it's the wrong approach. It's a perspective change thing. So basically what you want to do is look at it like, when you connect with your own frequency and your own standards, and you connect with yourself, where everything you need is within you and you're not expecting it from another, that's when people start to do that exchange of power, where I really want you to like me, so I'm basically going to do whatever you say and then get you to like me, and then you'll like me. And then that's a motive in itself. The person is like, oh, I get to tell them to do whatever I want, and they do it. So I'm just going to keep asking and asking because they'll do it. And so that's giving your power away for the exchange of approval. So when you start, I do this because I love it. I love it, and I love that everyone I connect with is going to connect with others, and it makes me super excited. And because I go into it with pure intentions, what I get in return is what I'm giving. And so it's never monetary for me, but it turns out that way anyway. I'm compensated, I'm rewarded, I'm appreciated, because I appreciate me. And I only get into situations that I feel are for my greater good or someone else's. So I go into it knowing that I'm going to give everything I have, and I'm going to walk away leaving a gift behind. And I somehow get that in return.
This is what you said earlier, about passion and then doing it things in the future.
So it's your frequency. Wherever you are, what you're giving, that's going to be the projection that you're going to get back.
Yeah.
So be aware of like the seeds you planted previously too, because there's a delay.
Yeah.
Like quantum physics, for it to come back around, for that frequency to be the reality,
Yeah.
it's a delay.
Yeah, yeah. It's not instant. Like you're not gonna
Yeah,
speak
so
to someone and
if
get it
you're
straight
all
away.
angry, someone upset you, you held on to it, you played victim, you know, then you're just gonna keep finding things to be like, yep, I'm a victim. Yep, here we go again. Yep, you're gonna be justified. So it's like, check your frequency so that what you see is not distorted. And yeah, you're gonna, when people are wronging you, you're gonna see them as hurt, and you're not gonna take it personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be about them. This has nothing to do with you. They do this to everybody. They do this to themselves. It's not that you're dumb and you're the target. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're
And it just rolls off.
Yeah. I agree. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is bad about those energies? Like those frequencies? Because like the cycle of the frequencies are quite low frequencies.
Yes.
Why would we want to go away from them to go to the higher?
So our root is our foundation, and it's our stability. It's how we feel safe. And when we don't feel grounded in our body, we're in our heads, and we're playing scenarios that aren't even real. They're not attached to what's actually happening. And so it's important to get ourselves grounded so that we could operate in the world with all this information that is or isn't real. And it allows you to connect those dots in a productive way. Does that make sense?
I think I was just looking very technical about frequencies and so on.
So yeah, the base, the when you think of a foundation, like a house, that's where all the support lies.
But that's like a low frequency.
Yeah.
But we are always speaking that we should be in high frequency and surrounded with people with high frequency, but I want to be surrounded with stable people too. So I don't want to uplift myself.
So this is within you. This is to be connected with your body and your soul. So yeah, you're high vibe when you're not negative and you feel safe. And some people just want to feel high all the time and they lose touch with reality. There's no foundation, that weight that holds your feet down, you know, where you're not floating. But yes, the frequency that's meant to bring us, like gravity.
How can we emanate positivity back to you as a group here that is very grateful for us?
Spreading it to others.
How can we, like, I don't know, like antennas, canalize back to you back? Give us some tips. What can we, like,
Well,
should we
just-
mentalize? Should we?
You guys are all like in your as a healer, I never see people as sources of energy for me, but I feel it. As it got clear, it got lighter for me. I was able to you know, so we're all individual, but everybody's doing their job by just allowing that stagnant energy to dissipate.
That's true.
It's lighter on my heart.
Thank you.
Yes. So nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll get you guys my card and a deck so that if